Like origami, folding and unfolding the current news from Japan and Japanese Americans, Eye on Japan unfolds the news, information and cultural events and activities of the Japanese in Asia, America, and the world. Eye on Japan is not only for the Japanese, but all those interested in world current events with an Asian twist.
Lovely ladies, kind gentlemen, pleased to introduce myself. Sakini by name, interpreter by profession.
Tea house of the August moon, and there to meditate and absorb the customs and cultures passed along through the centuries.
The sage in bloom is like perfume.
We will go section by section. We will start with the Birch River Grill. Our concept will go good with the present one. A contemporary American kitchen, but now with fusion Japanese touches. First, we will put on the present bar. We will set up a sushi station. The bar will be used for drinks and sushi. This is to increase the drink guest checks, increase excitement around the bar and lounge area, and serve the dining room, lounge area, and room service. There will be great sushi. Our Japanese-American fusion chef Zato has worked with some of Japan, Hawaii, and Chicago top sushi chefs. He created some well-known restaurants in Hawaii and Chicago for real Japanese way of dining. Good food and relaxation. A marketing man whose hobby is sushi and Japanese Asian foods. And the creator of this concept, Chef Zato. Who knows, he might just visit your table. He and his other guest executive chefs have trained our staff in fabulous fusion sushi, like our dynamite flaming lobster, our Kobe Mark filet steak roll. There will even be kids' sushi bento specials with a surprise, and our famous flaming sushi cocktails. Our menu will be made of the best of your breakfast, lunch, dinner, and late night selections, but with the addition of Kobe Mark steaks and yakiniku grill. And our bento style of table service will blend both your menu and Japanese Asian together, as well as other international flavors, like the Fiesta Taco Bento in May, unique to Birch River and adjusted to seasons and likes. We will feature selections like River Shrimp Fuji, Sushi and Steak Tokyo, as well as breakfast, lunch, and dinner bento, and special event sushi. On special dates in the tea house room, we will serve a special way of dining, Japanese, called kaiseki.
Born from the elaborate Zen Buddhist tea ceremonies of the 16th century, the highly refined style of dining known as kaiseki has evolved to become the ultimate expression of Japanese cuisine. Kaiseki is a modern derivation of cha kaiseki, or tea ceremony cuisine, and an abbreviation of kaiseki ryori, meaning a multi-course meal originating from a tea ceremony. Beyond the food itself, every detail of a multi-course kaiseki meal is artfully orchestrated to provide the diner with a total sensory experience. From the elegant serving dishes, to the subdued decor of the dining room, to the meticulously landscaped garden that each diner views from their place at the table, nothing about a kaiseki meal occurs without thought or purpose. The cuisine of kaiseki is informed by several interrelated philosophical concepts that were introduced by the 16th century tea master and philosopher Sen no Rikyu. The one concept is shun, which emphasizes using seasonal ingredients at the peak of freshness and employing cooking methods that delicately accentuate the ingredients' natural flavors. Another concept is wabi-sabi, the aesthetic notion that there's beauty in nature and that beauty is imperfect, impermanent, and incomplete. Another concept, ichigo ichi-e, essentially means one meeting, one encounter in a lifetime, and it calls awareness to the perception that every experience is a once-in-a-lifetime event, precious yet fleeting.
This will be an event and will be sold out for months ahead or for a private booking. This will make this DoubleTree famous, like the incomparable Chef Charlie Trotter. Kaiseki can also be expanded into the main dining room. We have several tea house decor ideas to reflect the DoubleTree image and Kaiseki image. We have our own experienced carpenters. I suggest in one of the smaller function rooms we establish the tea house DoubleTree.
When the sun sets, it is the custom to visit the tea house of the August moon, and there to meditate and absorb the customs and cultures passed along through the centuries.
The sage in bloom is like perfume.
Like the movie Tea House of the August Moon, the tea house is portable. We can expand when necessary to accommodate more, or contract to save on huge room expense and waste, and coziness of smaller and comfortable. Here is the concept.
I always say the Japanese ethic with the Western American mindset. If you put it just right, you can put the electricity between the two cultures to work. Stephen Globus has achieved a massive space of balance and tranquility. He's constructed a tea house that seems miles away, but is actually in the heart of one of the busiest cities in the world. Just outside Union Square, hidden in plain sight. It's open to the public, but at the same time, it's not really open to the public. So this is what it's like to have your own tea room. It's almost like going into a Kill Bill movie or something.
David, please be my guest.
Thank you.
David, thank you for coming. I feel honored to have you here.
Thank you. A pleasure.
Tea has to be, I'm talking about for New Yorkers who may want instant satisfaction, be somewhat enjoyable. It's very important that if your first sushi, your first tea, there's some means that makes it pleasurable so you want to come back the second time.
Right.
Yes, return to DoubleTree, where your My Tea House is, next door or hundreds of miles away, and loved and needed by the Japanese and the world. There will be music and dancing. Across from your DoubleTree Hotel, there was the Wellington Restaurant and Banquets. Closed now. This band and 3 others sponsored by us. The only thing at the end still bringing in the Wellington money, where the bands generated good income, and still today if done right. And we are able to regain those lucrative dining and bar guests of the Wellington. And these bands are affordable and will attract all your hotel guests to come and take a listen. And we also have special attractions.
I've seen your picture, your name in lights above it. This is your big debut.
And featured events like this. We will also make the tea house for our Japanese American Business Association, Clubhouse. Do you know that almost 80% of all Japanese corporation headquarters are located in Chicago? And as the Koreans and Chinese follow the Japanese market plan in America, This tea house will bring many dinners, business meetings, functions, and more. We also ask you to allow us to help you with your business center. Important to attract professionals to the hotel. Many of my clients in the downtown hotels were Fortune 500 companies. All were grateful for our 5-star service and professionalism. And may we also suggest our staffing or procurement staffing company division, and also to attract new companies and their budgets to the hotel. May I suggest we also offer the DoubleTree IT assistance that we see needed now and in the future, changing rapidly by the milliseconds these days, but needed as an important hotel amenity. In our written proposal, you will find more details. During non-dining hours, guests can participate and relax with Japanese tea, pastries, and desserts. And to aid with stress reduction from a long trip, busy day with children, or other stress of the day. This is not a religious way, but a way of better understanding oneself, or a place to gather and discuss life and thoughts of the day.
Our contemplation for this week is from Zoroaster. Be good, be kind, be humane and charitable. Love your fellows, console the afflicted, pardon those who have done you wrong. Zoroaster was a very wise man. He understood the principle of balance. We live in a relative reality, and all experience is relative. While wholeness is proportional to balance, fulfillment is proportional to wholeness. Balance, thus, is the foundation of fulfillment.
And there will be Tai Chi. Both of these stress relievers will be available in the room, just like the Gideon Bible. Often the weary travel looks for more than the Gideon, but not to preach religion, but understandings one's life, the science of life, and the business of life. May we say in closing,
Little story now concluded, but history of world unfinished. Lovely ladies, kind gentlemen, go home to ponder. What was true at the beginning remains true. Pain make man think, thought make man wise, and wisdom make life endurable. So, may August moon bring gentle sleep. Sayonara.